bodybuilding, the goal is always to get better, day by day.
100%.
And like, just these small little tweaks, man, make such a fucking difference.
Comfortable being uncomfortable.
Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Yes, sir.
What's up, everybody? I am here with my friend Adam. He's been in a couple of videos. We said we were gonna get you a leg day, and we are doing just that. Now, this isn't any typical leg day.
I already know where you're going with this.
This is a men's physique hardcore leg session.
Yes.
I gotta give him shit anytime I can. So it's gonna be basically like a maintenance volume session. He does train his legs fucking hard, obviously. Most men's physique guys do. I'm just giving you shit. Probably a couple sets per exercise. We're not gonna do any hinging today. His back's a little flared up, but probably warm up with some adductors or something like that. Whatever you do to warm up, doesn't matter. Whatever you do, I don't know what you do. And then we'll get into the harder stuff. As you guys see in most of the coaching videos, I'm gonna ask him a few questions whenever he's warming up. You'll see what those look like, and then we'll hop to the actual workout. So let's go watch this men's physique hardcore leg training day.
I fucking love it.
You said you're doing your hamstring curls at the end. Like, usually the first thing I do for anybody is swap them to the beginning.
Okay.
Because it's really hard for hamstring curls to interfere with leg press, but it's super easy for leg press to cook your ass for your hamstring curls.
Okay.
Like, you get done with all those hard sets of leg pressing, and then you're like, fuck, I gotta do hamstring curls now.
Does it allow for a little bit more flexibility in the
It allows for your knees to feel a little better. You don't gotta warm up so much on the leg press, because you actually have blood in the opposing musculature.
Yep.
And in the knees now, in the knee joint. And honestly, I think that when you do it that way, you're able to get a better stimulus for your hamstrings too, without interfering with the stimulus for your quads.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm down to try whatever, man.
Curls. Like, it's not, it's a great for your hamstrings.
For sure.
But it's kind of like if you were to do, I don't know, pec flies before benching, doesn't cook my ass for benching, usually.
Same. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's it's just, it works. It's a really efficient exercise. It's great. Kind of hits the fibers a little different. Okay. But I mean, that's kind of a shitty because it's not an assisting musculature, but it's
yeah.
You know what I mean?
So like a tricep movement
for your bicep. Like, yeah. If you do triceps first, probably you're not going to be too cooked for biceps. But if you do biceps first, it's a little harder. Like,
okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
Or the opposite.
Yeah. So let's do some sort of like leg curl. And then hop.
You just want to go right into it?
No, let's do adductor. Let me.
We don't have to.
No. I want to see like I would rather get as much out of this as I can.
My thing is this: if you don't have any sort of like nagging injuries in your hips, your lower back, your knees, etc., and the specific warm up outside of like getting your heart rate elevated a little bit, maybe like doing some steps prior. If the specific warm up is enough for you to get a good stimulus, have no pain, and you haven't had any issues with it, it's totally fine. I'm totally cool with that.
I would say the only thing that usually is like RDLs, if I go over a certain weight, and it's probably I'm just hinging, like I have dog shit for hinging when it comes to RDLs. And every once in a while, my back will just be like, all right, you're done.
Yeah.
So like that would be the only nagging thing in my legs. So.
Yeah, but like if you're totally cool with just doing specific warm-ups, you just kind of stay on that machine a little longer, that's fine. Dude, I did that for the last 14 years of training probably, until recently with my knee, during prep when I got off that machine and fractured it, I started doing more like general based warm-ups, stuff that's not my specific warm-up, not the specific exercise that I'm doing during the day.
Which I've never done.
Walk, yeah, exactly.
I've never.
And it's not inherently necessary. Like you can do general warm-up, you can like come and walk and then roll around on the floor like you see Joe and Bree doing stuff, but they're also broken. It's like something they feel like they need to do right now.
For sure.
We can just go do ham curls.
Okay.
Would you like lying or seated?
Let's do seated. Yeah.
So the first exercise me and him discuss, it's going to be the seated hamstring curl. He's used to doing these at the ends. As most of you know on the channel already, like I think putting hamstring curls first generally is a really good idea. Even if your quads are like the weak point on your physique, it doesn't matter. Like one, he's in men's physique currently, he's not training them to grow them too much. Two, I just don't think hamstring curls interfere with your quad training all that much. And if you do a super hard quad workout and then try to do your hamstring curls after, you might get less out of them. as you guys saw us in that conversation. So we're doing some hamstring curls first, seated variation, which I really enjoy. I love seated hamstring curls. Couple of nuanced cues he's asking, like pointing the toes up, things of that nature. Totally fine. I think I like it better for more of a stretch. You don't inherently have to do it. Whatever feels the most comfortable. Forceful concentrics, controlled eccentrics, and you guys have seen this a million times, so we're just gonna fuck them up with some hammy curls. Looks like you got the leverages figured out.
Yep.
Feel like a good spot where the pad is on your,
for
your
sure.
lower leg?
I like to crank down the top pad just to get my knees as deep as they can. Now, do you point your toes?
I like to.
Yeah.
I like to.
Like point them up
I just
towards
point 'em
you?
up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the second that I like let my feet dorsiflex and go down, I feel less hamstring.
Yeah, for sure. Like me just tilting right there.
It's almost like if you were to do a straight leg, like a toe touch.
Yeah.
This is what week of your meso?
Week 2.
So
2 RIR.
okay, and then like 3 sets. Would you have?
Yep, 3 sets.
3 sets of hamstrings today. And you said you do still train your legs twice a week.
Yeah, so I do about 8 sets of quads, 8 sets of hammies per week.
Oh wow, you evenly.
Yeah.
My hamstrings don't recover like that.
Yeah, mine recover. Maybe, you know.
I guess you're not hinging.
No, not really. It's usually something like either a lying or a seated.
Okay.
Or every once in a while an RDL that was like a last meso or a meso 2 ago.
Okay.
For any type of hinging. But yeah, it's usually around 6 to 8 sets a week of legs just for maintenance.
Okay.
I mean, haven't lost any.
We'll see if I can teach you anything today or not.
Yeah, for sure. I'm pretty sure you will.
Like I said in the other videos, Adam has been like a long time follower of the RP principles and training and just learning from RP. And he's training with Nick Shaw, who's our CEO. Did you find Nick first? You found Nick first.
So,
and then you started learning from the
someone
channel.
told me that Nick Shaw worked out at
and you're like,
my gym, and I was like, I have no idea who that is. Cool. They showed me a video on Instagram. I was like, oh yeah, that's my Smith machine. Like a week later, he comes strolling into the gym. I think I'm on some sort of overhead press machine, and he just like stops and he goes, "You're kind of jacked."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, so are you."
Right.
And like the rest is history. Like we just became best friends after that. It's like that scene in Step Brothers where do we just become best friends? Yup.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Don't be scared to be forceful. I would honestly move that. So I like a longer lever length on these.
Move this pad?
Yeah, to put the hamstrings at more of a disadvantageous position. You'll feel more internal force being applied. The longer lever length.
Oh yeah, I can actually feel that. Fuck.
Yeah. So like it's easy to, like the further up you put this pad to like your calf, your knee, the easier it's gonna be to lift a fuckload of weight. That's not our goal here. We're trying to actually train the hamstrings. And if you can create more mechanically disadvantageous positions to get out of, you have to create more internal force to get out of there. Good stuff. I'm scared to be forceful. Quick. There you go, better. Good crack.
So, and I meant to ask you this before. I usually use same tempo, like eccentric versus concentric. What is the advantage of being explosive on the concentric versus just using same kind of flow state with concentric and eccentric?
In the literature, it seems that just the quicker concentric phase is probably better than trying to intentionally slow down that concentric portion of the lift, where you're actually having like actin and myosin overlap with each other.
Okay.
So you're actually gonna be able to, one, go to failure quicker. Like it's just, versus doing something, like you're lightening the load to such a degree.
I was just gonna, okay.
You're trying to control the concentric portion.
Yep.
That you might even fall out of that, like the load necessary to elicit that hypertrophic response.
For sure.
Especially on something like a hamstring curl. Like if you can do 15 to 20 reps, but you're also controlling the concentric, like overly controlling the concentric phase.
Might just be like unnecessary work.
Yeah.
Because like you and a couple other people.
I mean, it has a lot to do with like super in-depth, how motor units are recruited,
for sure,
et cetera. Stuff that I don't really get into.
Okay.
Unless you want like a whole lesson on the Hammond size principle and how that works and how force production works, blah, blah, blah. But it's really just like being forceful, especially in the literature, seems to be a good idea on the concentric phase with anywhere from like a 1 to 6 second controlled eccentric.
Yeah. And that's usually where I land is like the 2 to 4 second eccentric is usually where I'm at. But I do have a tendency of being like super slow and methodical, like with both the con and eccentric.
Yeah, I think, and honestly, I think for like a injury prevention as well, we're already so in one plane of movement all the time.
Yeah.
That, like, let's say you go slip on ice and you're so used to like super controlled everything.
For sure.
And you don't do anything forceful whatsoever. Like, you're probably gonna tear some shit.
Yeah.
So I'm just a fan in that regard as well,
Okay.
to be honest.
Okay.
If you're not used to it, it's way easier to hurt yourself.
Is there any movement, like not leg related, but
Just coming out of the deep part of, like, let's say a fly or a cambered bench, I think you could slow down the concentric a little bit at first.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you are in a very compromising position for your legs.
Yeah, like, you know, I've been using the cambered bar for the past 3 mesos, and that's like my new favorite toy.
Like, just to add to what you asked,
Yeah, for sure.
when you're forceful, because it's the whole fucking lesson. That's why I said, like, the Henneman size principle, how it all works, etc.
Yeah.
When you're forceful, those are like where the faster twitch, high threshold motor units kind of become a bigger factor, and they come into play quicker.
Okay.
So when you create a really forceful concentric, you're training those quicker,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it
and
makes
they're
sense.
the bigger ones visually as well.
Really?
So you probably are made up of a lot of fast twitch motor units if you're a bigger person.
Okay.
You're still gonna train the slow twitch ones as
sure.
you go through a set and accumulate metabolites, and you start to slow down, and then they gotta like come into play.
Okay.
But it just helps to recruit them faster.
So what you're saying
Being
is
intentional.
I'm smaller than I could be.
Potentially.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I heard. That's
Potentially.
what I heard, and like, yeah, that's
potentially.
great information. Fuck yeah, dude. I mean, you know.
It's like, I'm just like, I always think to myself, how can I make this? I'm the person online that tries not to be insanely, like, just try to use my education to like swing my dick around.
Yeah.
So I try to like break shit down really into like,
into, like,
back
layman-
when I was like teaching people in classes, you know what I mean?
For sure.
And I'm like, how in depth on this shit do I really want to go? Because I can easily be like, okay, here's this RP. We could probably put it in the video. There's an RP video that we did.
Yeah.
Mike's done tons of educational content on how it all works.
Okay.
We have some on Henneman size principle. We have some on fiber recruitment, how that works. But I try to always point it back to the data, which is why I say the data seems to suggest
Yeah.
that being more forceful in the concentric is better, while controlling eccentrics is better.
Yeah.
And I like to say it that way because if people want to look into that data, they can then go scrub whatever piece of literature they find to see why it says that. And then every single piece, it's going to start with, well, here's how Henneman size principle works, here's how this works, here's the source that we got it from, this biology textbook or this exercise physiology textbook. So if I just say the data points to, and they think, bullshit, no it doesn't, they can then go see some data, read about all the underlying mechanisms behind that thing, and then learn for themselves, rather than just doing some watered down version of what I talk about and what I said it is, and what I, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I prefer doing it that way.
Absolutely.
So-
Like if I'm in a echo chamber of the same message, it's like, what do I learn from that?
Yeah.
Nothing. It's just the same bullshit rhetoric that just gets amplified, or it's like, I'd rather look at things from multiple different angles and go, pull from this, yeah, that worked for me. Pull from that, that worked for me. This doesn't, this does. Like, I don't think it's a 1-for-1 where it fits everybody. You know?
Yeah, I know most people who watch this channel probably don't have even a bachelor's in exercise science. Now, if I was talking to a classroom of people, it'd be easy for me to tell them what it is, why, how, like how it even works, including like how calcium signals to troponin, how this stuff actually occurs inside of the cell. This is not what this is for.
No.
It's more for like people to, how do you train properly? Set one, I think he's like 27, 28 reps. We're gonna go up and weight just a tad. I'd like to see him more in that 15 to 20 range, keeping that forceful concentric, slow eccentric. Notice at the top that he is Like really, he's kind of like coming out of the hole decently quick, but then at the top, he's really stretching out and pushing his toes towards him. That helps you kind of like stretch a little more. So he's like literally, instead of just being lax and coming up, he goes like this to get even more of a stretch. Even just standing there, you can feel it. Try that out. It's a nice little tip at the very top just to get even more of a stretch out of that hamstring, and fucking burns. So let me know how you like that little tip. That's a little nugget, I guess, since there's not gonna be a lot to teach him today, to be honest, unless we're going super in depth like he's trying to get me to do. Which I can do. If you guys want to see shit like that, like I can pass on the stuff that I've learned in my classes and do little sit-down videos as well. But in here we train. We try to give you guys the best tips possible. Let's go try to make Adam's hamstrings cramp. Oh. Come on. One more. God damn. I think you needed a little more.
Yeah.
5 to 30 range.
Yep.
Seems like you had about 3 or 4 left there.
Probably. I mean, that was definitely a little bit higher of a rep range than what I'm used to, but
Yep.
like you said, 5 to 30, that's all that matters.
Big stretch to the top, Adam. Up, toes. There you go. Yep. Force. Come on. Yeah. Force. Come on, Adam. There you go. Good. Force. Let's go. Good. Last one. Fast. There you go.
Fuck. Cooked.
It's good too, because like you'll see people online talk about rep speed and stuff slowing down, how that can be a good indicator for like RAR.
Yeah.
I don't agree in all circumstances, but oftentimes it is.
Okay.
So if you can be super forceful in those concentrics,
Yeah.
you'll know when your reps are starting to slow down. You'll know whenever you're like 2, 3 in the tank.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's not always the best indicator because some muscles are super slow twitch and you can just fucking grind. I've seen people like look like they're failing on bench and they get 6 more reps. I've seen people look like they have like 10 in the tank and they just fucking die at the bottom. So that's not always the case, but it's a decent indicator once you get really trained in the bodybuilding hypertrophy training.
For sure.
Because I was probably like 2 in the tank.
Yeah.
With like tapping and getting a full concentric.
It's always good. So like most of my career, if you will, bodybuilding has always been just me, right? Never having a training partner, someone to like hold you accountable or culpable for, you know, that little 1 inch on that eccentric. And man, that like makes all the difference.
Oh, 100%.
Like all the difference. Cause you're like, nope, go all the way up. And I was like, I think I am. And then when I just like let my hamstrings go like another inch and I'm like, oh shit. Yeah. And it made those last like 5, 6 reps just brutal, man.
Yeah, that was good shit.
So brutal.
Do you think 2 or 3 here today?
2.
2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, I could probably
Anytime I
go.
teach somebody a new technique,
Yeah.
they're gonna get insanely sore because it's imparting novelty to a degree.
For sure.
So if you can just breathe next week with the same cadence, same technique.
No, like that was probably like, and not to like gas this up or anything like that, but that's probably one of the best hamstring pumps I've gotten probably like 3 mesocycles in just like 2 sets.
Yeah, man,
and
good.
just like really, really simple tweaks.
Yeah.
You know, and like I think that's better for like someone who's a little bit more advanced in the bodybuilding space,
and that's
right?
the whole point.
Yeah, because like I've been 13-ish years now, but I would say for like those younger folks, the guys who are like year 1 to year 4, it's like, dude, just do the movement.
Yeah.
Like if you just do the movement, shit'll happen.
Yeah.
But we get
do the best technique you can.
Yeah.
Even if it's just like visually or watching somebody with good technique, like, okay, I'm gonna try to do that. And you think you're doing it, fuck yeah.
For sure.
And then once you want to audit your technique every now and again, like go ahead and audit it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But you know, like.
But don't constantly audit it just because you see something new.
No, it's like you gotta work through it.
Yeah. That's kind of what this channel has become. It's an audit of somebody's technique.
Yeah.
Which is cool, because then they take it with them and they're like, oh, this is great.
For sure. It's like, you know, you hear that thing, you think you work out hard until you meet someone that works out hard, right? Because everyone has that baseline or that benchmark of like, bro, like the hardest working motherfucker in the gym. And then you meet someone that works out hard and they bury you and you're just like, oof. And it doesn't even need to be like intensity either, right? It could be information, intentionality behind everything.
It's always intention. It's intention and technique. So that's what I tell everybody. I'm like, you'll see all these IFBB pros. Every IFBB pro I brought on the RP channel, every single one, all of them, I don't care who it is, was working out.
Yeah.
They were working out.
Yep.
They were not fucking training.
A to B.
They were moving shit.
Yep.
And the second we gave them some cues, like Hunter Labrada, when we taught him how to leg press properly, him and his training partners took that shit and just ran with it for like the next year. All their legs blew up. My friend Jordan, he did it with us. His training partner, who just competed in Cali yesterday, actually. Their legs all just blew the fuck up.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. Yeah. I don't doubt it. It's like,
in the body, that's how you train leg press. Okay.
It's like in the bodybuilding space, you will get from point A to point B eventually.
Yes.
But
especially with good genetics.
For sure,
Which we all have, that's why we want to do it.
Yeah, but it's like if you pair the A to B with like intentional, A to B becomes much quicker than someone who's like, just like, well, bro, we just like intensity. It's like, you'll get there, but it's like, at what cost?
The hardest part is finding somebody who's advanced intermediate or intermediate advanced. Who hasn't had a serious injury yet, who has only moved shit their whole career, and convincing them that this is gonna help them grow better. That's the hardest part.
There's a lot of people there too. I see them all over the place.
Throw away your notepad and your Excel sheets. The RP Hypertrophy app has all of your workouts displayed in one place, with guided videos on exercise techniques and a program that evolves to better suit your needs the longer you use the app. All you have to do is follow the plan right on your phone and get the gains. Click on the link in the description of this video to get started.
The next and I guess final movement for this session is the leg press. Gonna give him a few tips that you guys have probably seen on this channel before, helping him to create more forward knee flexion, get more quad involvement. He is men's physique, so I don't know if he's used to this, you know what I mean? Like, do men's physique guys really train legs hard? I guess we're gonna find out. But we're just gonna do the leg press. He might have some delts and stuff like that after this. I don't know if we'll put that in the video or not. He's really good at asking great questions. We're gonna have a lot of monologue in this video. We're gonna have a lot of good tips, a lot of good tricks. When we sit down in outro, we might talk a little bit more about training philosophy, why he's doing what he's doing, how he's structuring his training right now versus what he's gonna do whenever he turns pro, because I mean, fucking Christ, look at the guy. When he turns pro and he moves to Classic, his training will look a little different, so we'll talk about that too. But right now, we're gonna enjoy some leg press sets. Fuck this guy up.
The leg press at my gym it doesn't have like this little angle right there.
How's that feel?
Good.
All right, so I want you to put your feet a little closer.
Okay. Like right there or closer?
Now point your toes up. Keep your heels where they are and so go down, go back down. Point your toes out.
Oh.
Like more. This knee to track in line with that toe, so you're opening your hips on the way down. Deep. Good.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's good.
You think you can jump up by 2, or do you just want to jump up 1 at a time?
Let's try 2. See how it feels. Might be working right. I don't know.
Mar, are you recording this shit? This motherfucker is peak mass. He's peak mass. He's in men's physique. See, guys, you see how much muscle I've lost? Look at this man. Look at this guy.
Not yet.
This is how much muscle I've lost from my injury. This is crazy.
You still got it.
It's fucked up. We're hip forward more. Hips forward.
What's that?
Like start up here on the top of this thing.
That just slid out.
Yeah, start up here.
Yep.
And slide back into it properly. Get your back on the pad. So start hips high, hips up.
Like right there?
Start with your back, yeah, exactly.
And then slide get back. In?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Better. And keep a big chest the whole time. Put your heels a little closer, more. Feet a little higher.
Like right there?
Yeah.
Good.
So let your knees track. Deep. Open, open. Go ahead and rack it. Racking.
Yep.
Do you think 4 plates or a quarter?
Where do you want the rep range?
10 to 15.
Probably a quarter then.
Okay.
I never have opened my hips.
Yeah. So opening them up like that is going to allow you to get more forward knee flexion.
Okay.
You're going to be able to get deeper.
Okay.
So it's just you're kind of like stopping like right below 90,
Yep.
which is obviously a great range of motion.
Yeah.
I just want you to get as much forward knee flexion as possible. That's how you build big quads and big adductors.
Okay.
That's why I do leg press like that. So
No, I like it.
just it's way
It's
deeper,
nasty.
way more forward knee flexion. Can really control the eccentric at the bottom. You get used to that position too. It just helps you become more mobile.
Yeah.
Like your hips will feel more mobile, looser all the time.
And I can already notice a difference
Yeah.
in like flexibility, mobility, doing the hamstring
Just
curl.
going like this.
Yeah, like
I never really lost the ability to like toe touch, like straight leg, toe touch the floor. Yeah, because you train through a full range of motion, you also gain flexibility.
Exactly.
And now put your upper back on the pad
Okay.
without scooting.
All right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You feel okay?
Yep.
Oh,
I'm like fucking.
that one came off. You're gonna kill yourself.
Yeah, I know, right? This is how it ends. Men's
Only
physique.
toes out more.
Yeah. Men's physique does on a legs press.
Toes out more. This one out more. Hips open.
Yep.
How's your lower back?
Good.
Still got a big arch?
Yep.
Crispy. Let's put your feet a tad wider, just a tad.
What's that?
Feet a tad wider. I just want your heels to stay planted. Point toes out still.
Yeah.
They can go up a tad probably too, just a little bit. Up,
Up. Oh.
heels in, good go.
Right there.
I just want your heels to stay planted.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, my right heel, not as much.
Yeah, that's okay. It looks good. It's good now. Big chest. Protect that lower back. There you go. Down. Down. Yep, soft lockouts and right back into that eccentric. Make it hurt. Down. Slow. Slow. Big chest. Press. Down. Let's make it hurt. Down. Down.
Fuck.
No bullshit. This how you train his legs, you mince steep motherfucker. Down. Go. Big chest, big chest, big chest. Up. Right back into it. Down. Go. Big chest, big chest, big chest, big chest, big chest. Push. One more. Down. Big chest. Slow, 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 slow. Push. Good.
May I have some more, please? Holy shit.
I'm a really big fan of those soft lockouts.
Yeah.
People
for sure.
pause too much at the top and then they would load it with like 5 plates per side.
Yeah.
And it's like you could
Yeah,
have
you
just
get a little
stayed in there.
micro break.
Yeah.
I
It's
get
more
it.
like rest pausing, but like every fucking rep. Fuck, it's really silly.
Yeah. I mean, that is fucking intense, man. If you want me to do the same reps, we'll have to take the 25s off.
What makes you think you would be getting the same reps at
What-
the same RIR?
I mean,
Is that how you train?
no.
How do your sets usually look?
I mean, they're pretty consistent, but that, like, I'm,
Consistent in what way? So like let's say you're benching. What would a typical bench look like? Like give me the sets, reps, weight, all of it.
so like, for camber bar bench right now, the rep range is, what is it, like 7 to 10 or something
Okay.
like that. And we're at 300. So it's like 300 for 9, 8, 7, roughly, with however many RIR.
So they what? Descended.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it was fucking fatiguing.
Intra-session fatigue.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get 999.
Yeah.
So why would I be asking you to get the same reps here?
True.
Like, especially on a fucking leg press.
But like,
I might drop off 2 or 3 reps each set. I think you'll say in that.
Okay.
I think you'll say in that 10-15. That was a good set.
Okay.
Yeah.
And maybe it was because I didn't realize how many reps I did do.
You just stay.
I was just in that. But like, again, this is a great baseline to go, this is how hard I should be training legs. Because like, I train legs hard-ish, not to this degree though.
The only thing for you, I really want you to make sure, because you asked about like moving out of the hole.
Yeah.
I want you to be forceful, obviously.
Okay.
You told me at the beginning of this that every time you do a stiff leg, sometimes your back just goes, fuck you.
Yeah.
That will happen here too if you're not smart.
Okay.
You have to have a setup like this.
Yeah.
And every time that you go down and you start to raise your fucking head up, what do you think's happening to your spine? Exactly. Don't fucking do that. That's why it's a weird cue. Sometimes I'll even get shit. People are like, Jared says big chest cue on everything. Like, why is he saying on leg press? Because when you do this, you keep that natural curvature of your spine, and then that takes care of the lower back part.
Okay.
So the second that you're down here and you go like this, you're rounding that. And if there is an excessive amount of butt wink, what people talk about, that is bad. Okay. Now, neutral spine is a range, and some level of that is totally normal.
For sure.
For most people.
Okay.
But if you have persisting back issues from the past, just make damn fucking sure you have some sort of lumbar support. Yeah. That's why I like this curved one here.
Yeah, I use one of those at the gym.
And then I'm using
this
is
too. This is even better.
Because then your back's here, then your butt's here, and you have a big arch.
Yeah.
But the second you do this, you are pushing more force into that mid back.
Okay.
And I don't want you to hurt your lower back.
Yeah.
So for you, train fucking hard, keep doing it like this.
Yep.
Progress on this load, but just make sure that you're really like big chest.
For sure.
Keep it in the fucking quads. Just fucking like close your eyes and do it if you have to. Get in the zone. Carol keeps running into the issue. That's why I say that. Every time I'm like, how'd you do it? She's like, leg press. I'm like, did you have the pads today? She goes, no. I'm like,
gotta have the pads. Okay.
If you don't have the pads, don't go as deep. It's a totally valid critique.
Yeah.
Don't stop right here. Don't fucking go here. Because if your ass has to like move underneath you like this.
And like wearing so I wear like platform shoes when
that'll help even more.
Okay. So I do platform and I do this lumbar, but I think having that is gonna be like the icing on the cake, if you will.
100%.
For sure. I love shit like this, man. Because like too many people nowadays, I work out the hardest, I do this, I do that. They subscribe to a certain camp, and it's like you get better looking and experimenting with different things, And like with bodybuilding, the goal is always to get better day by day.
100%.
And like just these small little tweaks, man, make such a fucking difference. Like such a fucking difference.
How them legs feel?
Good. Makes me want to do more of them instead of like doing maintenance.
Yeah, I know.
Big chest.
There you go. Hips stay open. Right there. Head back. Good. Lean to that deep stretch. Yeah. Down slow. Good. 2 more. Big stretch. Lean to the pain. Be comfortable being uncomfortable. Fuck yeah. Good shit, dude.
Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Yes, sir.
5 total sets.
Yep, that's it.
That is plenty for maintenance volume.
That is.
Not only that, it's actually plenty for some people to grow, to be honest.
That is all these legs needed too. Good Lord.
So that was our quick and effective 5-set leg session. Now, you might be thinking we did 5 sets because men's physique guys don't train legs hard. But really, it was just the tips and the tricks and kind of imparting some novelty on Adam. We could easily come in here, destroy them. That's not the goal with any of our training with people, as you guys know. Most of the sessions that we put people through are like anywhere from 4 to like 9 sets. And you see them coming out of the gym just completely fucked up. It's all about technique, allowing them to learn something from the session, and actually getting a good stimulus to the target tissue. We're training muscles, we're not training movements out here. And I think we did that really well today. So Adam, how was it?
I mean, if I could catch my breath quicker, it would be great. Yeah, I mean, 5 sets and I'm completely gassed.
Yeah.
Like completely gassed. That was probably one of the best like leg workouts I've had in a long time. You know, like we've talked about, legs have been on maintenance for about 8 months now, and like still hitting it with good volume, but like the intentionality behind everything today,
Yeah.
like just takes it to that other level. So while, you know, it wasn't a ton of volume,
Yeah.
it was beyond, it was way more effective than the volume that I was putting
Yeah.
in before.
Effective volume versus like potentially junk volume in,
Yeah.
in a sense.
Absolutely. So like,
Again, just an audit of technique and like really making sure you're using the target tissue to actually get the job done. Kind of like when we extended the lever length on the
Yeah.
hamstring curl to make sure it's mostly your hamstrings. You're not getting other muscles involved. It's not just about force production.
Yep.
Pointing the toes out, getting deeper, more forward knee flexion, which that did extend your volume because force times distance is a component of volume.
for sure.
So if you're getting deeper, you're getting more volume in. So you
Yeah.
did kind of go up a little bit, but still it's like just those little tips and tricks to make sure you're getting, you know, the target tissue stimulated properly, and I'm glad we could do that for you. It's good
Oh
shit.
yeah, man.
Guys, Adam is an awesome guy all around. Here's his social media. He also has a blog. It's the exact same thing as his social media. He's a philosopher,
A deep thinker, if you will.
a deep thinker, an all-around swell human being. Give him a follow.
Appreciate you.
And cheer him on his journey to becoming a men's physique pro.
Good Lord. Never lived that
We'll
down.
see you guys next time.